The fuck?
I need an adult. Ew. No, yes.
What?
Oh, are we starting?
Now.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of Two Dumb Bitches.
I'm Lucy.
And I'm Sienna. And we're the
dumb
Dumb
bitches.
We just got back from
Disney.
and Universal.
Yes.
But I am recovering from a cold
Yes.
because,
Vacation.
well, and because your husband
Got super sick.
got super sick and we were all trying each other's drinks.
This poor man, he gets sick every time we travel.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but
He got sick.
it was like day 3.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I thought that I had gotten away with not getting anything. And then I think it was the Thursday before we left.
Uh-huh.
I started to be like, ooh, my throat's starting to hurt.
Uh-huh.
But I was okay.
I don't what day was it? I called you.
It was our last park day.
Yeah, and you sounded like shit on the phone.
It's because I had just been walking. And so, like, the air in my throat. And then I hadn't been talking.
Yeah.
And so when you called, I was like, hello.
Hello. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. Also, I super apologize. I just brought my cats home. And one of them is currently running around screaming. So.
Also, we have not had them for this setup before. So we'll
No, we
see
have
how
not.
that goes.
Yeah. I've got this one.
Aw.
No, don't leave. Sorry. So sorry.
You disturbed him.
I know. He's like, I didn't agree to being on camera, mother.
Mother.
So Disney was great.
It was good.
Disney was great. I'm kind of going through the blues right now.
Yeah.
Having to be back in reality. It's freezing here. It was 36 when we landed?
Yeah. Which I was like not expecting.
I knew it was cold. I knew it was cold because I kept getting notifications that my apartment had dropped below 53 degrees. It was going, hello. So I knew it was cold.
I think just because, I'm from Michigan originally and we lived in Utah for a long time. So I'm used to, in that context, coming home and home being colder.
Yeah.
But that's not usually the case living in Texas. I'm usually traveling to Michigan where it's colder.
And then coming home where it's hot.
And so it was just like, it was weird.
Yeah, because it was, I think the day that we left, it was 75 in Florida.
Yeah.
And then it was
36.
In the 30s, yeah, when we got home. And also for context, I can't turn on my heat right now because there's mold in my air vents.
And they still haven't dealt with it.
And they still haven't fixed it, but that's a story for another time. And so it's very cold in here. I think my apartment is like 55 degrees right now.
It's chilly.
So it's chilly, but I have a cat in my lap, so
you're good.
I'm nice and warm right now. Anyways, yeah, Disney was great. This is probably going to be a multi-part series.
Yes.
Not series, but a mini series.
I mean, yeah.
Excuse you.
Oh, he's burrowing.
Oh, love him. There you go. Get on up here, baby. So I don't really know how we're going to do this, how we're going to line this out. We're going to tell you guys things. We're going to tell you a lot of things. There's a lot of things to tell.
There's so much to unpack.
We did a lot.
I mean, well, we were at Disney for 7 days.
9
days.
From the time that we checked into our hotel to the time that it was 9 days.
Yeah.
We had 6 park days.
Yeah.
We had 1 travel day.
Yeah. We had 1 rest day.
We had 2 rest days.
We had 2.
We were supposed to have 1 rest day and a transfer day.
Yeah.
But then we wound up swapping. and instead of resting on our transfer day, we went to a park. But we'll get into that.
Yes.
So we're just going to take you all the way back to the beginning, to the day that we landed. We landed.
It was pretty early.
It was decently early.
It was in the morning.
And check-in wasn't until 3.
Yeah.
And so we dropped our bags off. We stayed at the Swan. We stayed at the Swan and Dolphin, but we stayed at the Dolphin.
Yes.
And that was good.
They were super nice.
They were very nice. It counts as a deluxe hotel.
Which means that you get the extended magical hours.
But we only used one day of that.
That was not the plan.
That was not the plan. Well, originally we only had 2 days planned.
Because we were gonna do it because the first day Hollywood Studios.
They didn't have it extended.
They didn't?
No. We were just there until the park was closed.
Or was that?
No, it was Animal Kingdom.
It was Animal Kingdom and Epcot.
It was just 2 days.
I thought maybe we had to move it.
No, it's because they didn't have that many options because of the freaking Mickey Mouse party.
Yes.
Which, no, I got beef with the Mickey party.
I do too.
I don't care. I probably wouldn't if I had gone.
Well, I found out this year that I went when I was 4 and I don't even remember it.
But you were too poor for Chuck E. Cheese.
My grandparents paid for it.
I have this theory. Look, Lucy tells us that she never went to Chuck E. Cheese because her parents couldn't afford it.
No, I couldn't have my birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese.
You told us that you weren't allowed to go to Chuck E. Cheese because your parents couldn't afford it, and that's why you've never been.
No, we couldn't have parties
That
there.
makes more sense.
Yeah.
You said, why are you acting like you're not the one?
Well, no, they never took me there for fun because they didn't want to go, but we could not afford to have a birthday party.
And the real story comes out. You told us that you had never been to Chuck E. Cheese because your parents said that they couldn't afford it.
They couldn't afford the birthday party.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I had this theory when the story was that she just had never gone to Chuck E. Cheese because your parents couldn't afford it. My theory was they just didn't want to go.
No, they wouldn't want to go just for a regular day.
No, that's fair. A birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese is expensive.
Yeah. That's why when you guys were like incredulous, I was like, I don't understand why you're ragging on me for this.
Literally never said that.
I probably said it the first time.
I promise you didn't. Because that makes sense. that I would have gone, valid. You just straight up left that part out. Every single time.
No, because we were talking about it like in the context of kids' birthday parties.
No, we weren't.
The first time we were.
No, we were just saying, oh, Chuck E. Cheese. And you were like, well, I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese. And we were like, you've never been to Chuck E. Cheese? And you were like, no, my parents couldn't afford it. And we went, huh?
Well, that's the only reason you go to Chuck E. Cheese.
No, it's not.
In my world, it was.
No, it's not. No. Anyways, all right. What were we talking about?
Not Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, the Mickey Mouse party. Yeah, that actually kind of really messed up our extended Magic Hour plans.
Well, yeah, because they get rid of it during party season.
Yeah, because they kick if you don't have tickets to the Mickey party,
they kick you out at 6.
Yeah, and they start letting Mickey party people in at 4.
Yes.
Which is really annoying. It's not, but it is.
I didn't even notice.
Well, we'll get to that. There's a reason you didn't notice, and I'll tell you when we get there. Anyways, okay. So the first day that we landed, we went to the hotel. We checked our bags in.
Yep.
And my little brother and his girlfriend's room was ready.
Yes.
And ours was not.
No.
So it was my little brother and his girlfriend had their own room, and then me, you, and Kellen shared a room.
And yeah, so they got in their room like immediately.
Yeah, and
they were like, "Oh, well, it's gonna be ready shortly," or like,
yeah,
they like the way they phrased it.
They were like, "It's gonna be ready soon."
It was like it sounded like it should be ready like in half an hour.
I think it was ready because what time did we even try to check in? Was it like 11?
Yeah,
and our room was ready at 3.
Yeah.
So,
because it wasn't ready until we sat down to eat.
Yeah, you're right. They were very kind though.
Yes,
and check-in wasn't until 3 anyway, so it's not like they were like late making our room. Anyways, so we decided to go to the boardwalk.
Yeah.
And so we walked around the boardwalk and stopped in at some of the resorts there.
Yes, which was totally unplanned because you and I were gonna do resort
Yeah.
hopping and we had like routes planned out and everything.
Yet
But then
we hardly stuck to any of them. But
no,
actually, the routes that we had planned out were actually good.
yeah,
We did a pretty good job of planning them. But yeah, we did our boardwalk resorts.
because we were just trying to find something to do.
Yeah, we walked down to Epcot, and I
Oh yeah, we
stood there
did.
and went, "Oh my gosh,
Just outside the
it's
entrance.
so close." And then
We wandered around. So we went to Boardwalk and Yacht and Beach Club
yeah,
because we had to go on a hunt to trigger my memories.
yes, and it was for naught because they share a pool anyway.
Yes, but I did confirm based on the lobbies.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, because when I was 4, we stayed.
That it was beach, right?
It was beach, so we stayed at the beach club. But I couldn't. No one could remember because I've asked my dad
Yeah,
which one it was, and he couldn't remember either. So
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, I have this specific memory about the pool." So we wandered around the outskirts of the pool because you can't get in unless you're staying there.
yeah.
And I was like, what we ended up discovering is that the pools were connected. So
Yeah,
it was all the
so-
same pool.
So it wasn't gonna matter anyway. But then when we walked into the lobby, you were like, "No, it was
It was
definitely
definitely
beach,"
beach club.
which super nice.
So
resorts.
nice.
And that pool looked sick.
So much fun.
Oh my gosh, that would be a sick pool.
Well, because it had like all of the different little paths with like the rock
Yeah.
formations.
Well,
and
and they had like the little sand, like an actual almost beach area.
yes, which is what I remember.
Yeah.
Um,
They had a slide
yeah.
coming off of a pirate ship.
Yeah.
That looked sick.
That looked sick as hell.
Oh man. That would be one that I would definitely, if I had the funds,
Yeah.
stay at.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty much our boardwalk experience. And then we went to Disney Springs, which Kellen pretended like he was not overly thrilled about
Yes.
until we got there.
yes.
And then we walked through a couple stores and he was like, "This is awesome."
yes.
And then he heard the live music
live
start
music.
playing. And me and Kellen, and I think you too,
yes.
are just absolute sluts for live
Yes.
music. I don't care if a band is not good.
But for the record, this band was
It was
so
good. What was their name? Like 3 Cadence or something? 5
Something-
Cadence?
Freedom.
Freedom. I don't think there was anything
No, it was
about.
free something.
I thought it was Cadence was the
Yeah.
maybe
we
it maybe
we
it
looked
was
it
free,
up.
not 3.
I think it was free.
I was sitting there going, "Why 3? There's like 5 of them in this band." I was 4. It doesn't matter. More than 3. There were definitely more than 3. I was so confused, but they were really
They
good.
were so good.
Oh my gosh, they were
And
so good.
So at the end of the night we ended up sitting because it was on like the big stage
Yeah.
area, so there's places to sit. So we went to sit and listen, and there was this family there like in the front row
Yeah.
cracking me up. So this guy, he was dancing, he was blitzed,
Oh, blitzed out of his
but
mind.
he just wanted to dance,
He did.
and he was a good dancer.
Yeah.
And so he was trying so hard to get his wife to get up and dance with him.
She just did not want to.
I felt so bad for the poor guy. So she
Yeah.
was like, "I'll hold your hand." So he's dancing and holding her hand, and she's just sitting
Yeah.
there.
And then it was like the band, because they were right up at the front, right? And at this point, there was maybe like 30 people in the audience. So they were easy to spot. And the band started playing. What did they play? They played Shut Up and Dance.
I want to
And
dance with
I
somebody.
want to dance with somebody. So it was like, it was clear that they started to be like,
They were trying to wingman him. They were
Yeah,
trying so
they're like,
hard.
"You want to dance? You totally want to dance." It didn't work. But
But-
then eventually, I think it was like a group of people who were training to be cast members.
Is that what
that
you think they were?
I think so, because they each had like, one of them was like restaurants, one of them was retail. Like they
Okay.
had that written on the back of their sweaters.
Okay.
So I think that it was a group of soon-to-be cast members
Yeah.
that had just gotten out of their, like, schooling, meeting, whatever,
Yeah.
and they all just swarmed down to the bottom of the stage and just started dancing. And
Mhm.
so this guy's just in the audience, and he's just living his absolute best life,
Yes.
just dancing. It was really fun.
It was really funny,
And then for dinner, we went to Summer House.
which was so good.
So good. We got a table outside on the water.
Which was beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous.
The weather was fantastic.
Yes.
And I got these fish tacos. Let me tell you something about me. I don't like chicken and I don't like fish. But I ate more chicken and more fish on this trip than I think I have eaten in the last year, like all together.
I would believe that.
Yeah. And I got the fish tacos.
Mhm.
They were so good.
And I got a margarita pizza, and it was like wood-fired, like good pizza.
It was good pizza. And then we all got drinks too, and all of the drinks were really good too. I got a mocktail.
Yeah. I will say all of the well, for the most part, the drinks that we've gotten there and in the parks were solid.
Yeah, mostly. We'll
Yeah.
get to that.
And they were not stingy on their pours either.
No, and my mocktail too, all of my mocktails were, I think, like $7 to $9. I don't think I paid more than that. And they were like good size. Because I feel like at a lot of places when you order a mocktail, they'll still bring you a cup that's like the same size as an alcohol cup.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going, but I don't.
No.
Can you just give me some drink, please?
Honestly, I feel like they've put work in on their mocktail game over there.
Oh, for sure.
Like, because I honestly, like, if I wasn't getting an alcoholic drink, I would get one. And I'm not even like a flavored drink kind of person.
Yeah. See, I am too. I don't miss, like, there were a couple moments where I was like, I wish I was drunk right now. But like, as far as, I've never been I really need like a drink with dinner type person.
Mhm.
But if everybody else is getting like a fun drink, I want to get a fun drink.
But I'm drinking to get buzzed.
Yes. But like, I don't know. I didn't feel like okay. The point that I'm trying to make is that I didn't feel like I was missing out
No.
by not drinking, because every single one of my mocktails,
Like,
I was,
they put
this is
so much
yummy
thought
and
into
cute
them.
and still grown up. Like, I don't feel like I'm a child ordering a Sprite.
Right. Or
I
a
love
strawberry
Sprite.
lemonade.
Which I love.
But it's not a mocktail.
No.
And like, I feel like that's what mocktails used to be, but they've
Yes.
like they've upped their level.
Or it's like you get a like a Shirley Temple, basically.
Right.
Because when you ask for can I get a virgin drink, they're making you the same drink but without the alcohol.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you get a virgin mimosa, you're asking for orange juice.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Or you're asking for soda water with simple syrup. Like,
Yes. Yes. So it's just, that has been my experience with other people who aren't drinking, because
Yes.
I like, me being sober is more of a recent thing.
Yes.
I hate to use the word sober. I do still take sips off of people's drinks.
Yeah.
But I'm not consuming alcohol because of health related reasons
Yes.
right now.
Not because you have decided that you don't want to have alcohol.
No. I don't want to take credit for something that I'm not doing.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to be like, I'm sober. Look at me making good decisions.
This is
and-
against my will.
Yeah. Proud of anybody who is sober by
Yeah.
choice.
No, like, that's
I
hard.
think that's awesome. But I don't want to take credit for something that I'm
That
not
you're not
actually
doing.
Anyways, so yeah, I didn't feel like I was missing out, or
No.
that I just had to get a Coke.
Like, because I mean, we tried all of your drinks too, and
They were so good.
they were delicious.
All of my drinks were so good.
Yeah.
And they were grown up.
Yes.
That's the thing, is I didn't feel like I was ordering a Shirley Temple.
Right.
Anyways, Summer House was really good. I recommend it. I rate
For
what do you
sure.
rate it? Out of 10 Mickey ears. Should we do 10 or 5 Mickey ears?
10.
Okay, out of 10 Mickey ears, What do you rate it?
9.5.
Yeah, I can get on board with that. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. That was our night one. It was awesome. I think we got back to the hotel at like midnight,
Yeah,
which was probably dumb because
probably because
we
we
were
had
going
an
to the
early
park.
morning the next
We
morning.
did. We went to Hollywood Studios the next day. And I'm a rope drop bitch.
Yes.
Now, ask me how many times we actually made it to rope drop. 0 times. And most of that was your fault.
I struggle, okay?
We know. But
It was always by like a few minutes.
ooh, day 1 was bad.
Day one was, but after that, it was by like 5-10 minutes that we missed it.
Did we? Well, we still got to early hours.
Yeah.
I think there was one day where we missed early hours entirely.
But I think we planned that.
Nor.
I'm pretty sure we did. That we decided that we didn't care. That we were just going to go for
I
regular.
think that was like our very last day. No, that was a Universal day, I think.
No, I think the last day at Epcot.
Why would no?
No,
because
it wasn't that. No, then it would have been the second day at Magic Kingdom, I think.
no, no, it wasn't.
There was a day because it was like the early hours was like 7:30 and regular was 8, and we decided to just go for 8.
But we both Magic Kingdom days we got there for early hours,
So then it was a different one.
and it wasn't Epcot because we got there for early hours.
But I know that there was a day that we decided that.
Was it Animal Kingdom Day?
No, because that was no.
I can't see why we would have done
maybe it
that.
was.
Yeah, it was. It was because we had our extended hours that day.
Yeah.
So we decided we'll get there for open, but we won't worry
Yes.
about getting there for early hours. Now, our first day at Hollywood Studios was the day that your alarm clock didn't go off.
No, we did not.
And I had the feeling that I should set my own alarm, but I didn't because I didn't want to be overwhelming Kellen with
Alarms.
and I knew damn well that I would hit the snooze button if I was in charge of an alarm clock.
And I know that I said it because Kellen, I was doing it on my watch. And
We
Kellen,
already determined what your problem was. You set it for PM instead of AM.
Yes, but I know that I said it. It wasn't that I forgot to set it.
No.
I said it because Kellen was like, "What are you doing?" Because I was messing with my watch. And I was like, "I'm setting my alarm."
Yeah. Or no. It was because it was set for like it was like a Monday through Friday alarm.
Yes, that's
but,
what it was.
You know, it was something like that.
Yeah.
And so we woke up and I was supposed to fix my pants,
Mm-hmm.
fix my ears,
Mm-hmm.
and
That didn't get to happen.
we had 30 minutes before we needed to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So that didn't happen. But we got there for early hours.
Yeah.
We did all of the rides except for Slinky Dog and Rise of the Resistance,
Yes.
which you guys really would have liked Rise.
Yeah.
But
It just didn't happen.
it
And
just
that's
didn't
okay.
happen. And I've been on it, so I was like,
We'll get it next time.
we'll get it next time. What else did we do that day? We went to Oga's.
We did go to Oga's.
I've been to Oga's. I think that was probably my 4th time going to Oga's.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Because you win every time.
There was Oga's in
Oh, yeah.
Galaxy's Edge opened at Disneyland before it opened at Disney
I forgot
World.
that, but I've remembered now.
So yes, I have been to Oga's a few
A
times.
handful of times.
We were very, very, very tired at that point.
Yes, and we got a standing table.
And you know, look, I do have beef with that, I think.
Yeah.
Not I think. I
do.
know. Don't make us stand.
Don't
If
make
I'm-
us share a table with
Oh my
strangers.
gosh.
And they were nice. This is nothing against the people that we ended up
No.
being seated with, but I don't want to have to share my experience with another party.
No. And the tables were I'm gonna sneeze. Are you gonna bless me or
No. Bless you.
Rude ass bitch. The tables were like, were like 2 palms lengths
Wide.
deep.
Yeah.
And it was like they had parties all the way around. You know, it
Yes.
wasn't just like a bar. Can you fucking not? Dude. Sorry about that. Had to figure out where my cat wanted to be.
The answer was not in this room.
Well, he either wanted to put his butt in the camera or he didn't want to be here at all.
Because obviously.
Yeah. Anyways, Oga's is really cool. You got the fuzzy tauntaun.
Yes.
Which was cracking me up because so the first time that I ever went to Oga's Cantina was, not to brag or anything, but when Galaxy's Edge opened up at Disneyland,
Mm-hmm.
I might have been part of the first group ever to enter the land and stuff.
And you're so humble about it.
Very humble. Like, but what that meant is that in Oga's, I got all of the drinks during their trial.
Yeah.
Which is when the fuzzy tauntaun, like, I took one sip of that and my mouth was numb for like a couple minutes.
Which, so, like, that was what I was expecting.
I enjoyed that aspect of it.
Yeah. So I had listened to the hype, I guess. So I'm going to be honest, I was a little underwhelmed because it took basically just eating straight foam for me to feel anything.
Yeah.
Because I had taken several sips before you were like, no, you need to just eat the foam.
Well, it's not so much that you needed to like just eat the foam. It's that I think when you just drink a drink, you know, you're bypassing. I think that foam needed to sit in your mouth for a little bit before it actually started.
And then when I did get the tingles or whatever, it wasn't what I was expecting at all.
No.
So like the drink was good, it was fine.
Yeah.
But it was overhyped.
But I don't think that it was overhyped.
Or because they had nerfed the...
Yes. And I think probably what happened was people were complaining.
Probably.
Because it was making their mouths numb, which it should be a thing of, well...
That's what you ordered.
That's what you ordered. But...
So, I wanted to have my face numbed off.
Yeah. And it would have if you would have gotten the original one.
Yeah.
I got another mocktail. What did I get? The Carbon Freeze. It had Powerade in it.
Mm-hmm.
And like the little popping pearls, which I am obsessed with those. I don't know why. And then they put dry ice in the bottom of it. I will say, while the dry ice was a really cool effect, it made it very difficult to drink.
Yes.
I couldn't drink it until the dry ice had settled because it was like going up my nose.
Well, because when I tried to take a sip, it like the bubbles would hit you in the face.
Yeah. But it was yummy. I enjoyed it. And then Kellen got, I don't even know what Kellen got. Something. Some sort of something or other. And it was good.
Yeah.
It's cute. I wish you didn't have to stand and I wish you didn't have to share a table. And I know that that's not really, are you fucking, oh, okay. Whoo! I thought that it had stopped recording and I was like, no. I was about to get so mad. Sorry. I thought that a cat had stepped on it and I was about to just crash out. I was about to start just yeeting things across the room. It's like, I'm done. Bring the cats back to your place. They're your cats now. Kellen can have them.
He'll take them.
Oh, I know he will. He wants to steal my cats so bad. Anyways, I know that they have to do that.
Yeah.
To keep up with the number of people. But truthfully, make it harder to get a reservation. Maybe that's shitty of me.
I don't think it is. I think
that you'd have a better experience.
Because it's hard to get a reservation anyway. That's already expected.
Yes.
And so when you
mean, we had to wake up at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
To get our
reservations.
All of our dining reservations.
And we were lucky because we got everything that we wanted, but not everybody does,
No.
even when you do that.
No.
And so I'm like, if we're going through this effort anyway, like I'm already expecting that there's a chance I'm not going to get in, and I would much rather have that happen than get my reservation and be kind of disappointed
Yeah.
because you've shoved in too many people.
Yes. And I'm not going to go to a bar in the morning.
Right.
I'm going to go either in the afternoon or the evening, and I'm tired at that point.
Yes.
Now, I am a little bit of I don't want to say snob, because whatever. I go back to the room at like 2:00 every day.
Oh, I don't think
to
that
take
makes
a
you
nap.
a snob.
I think that if you're not doing that,
You're stupid.
Crazy. Crazy, stupid, same thing, really.
There's no reason not to.
I get tired. I'm old. And so by the time that we had our bar reservation at Oga's, I was tired. We
Yeah.
were all tired, and we had been going around the park.
And your feet hurt.
Yet,
Because you're walking an insane amount.
yes, and especially at Hollywood Studios, we did a lot of back and forth.
Yes. It was kind of cracking me up because I kept getting notifications from like my health app being like, you have a new update to your averages on how
Yeah.
active you are.
Yeah, what the heck are you doing today?
We've noticed new trends.
Yeah. You've already blown your entire last week out of the water. Hollywood Studios is fun. Oh, we did Fantasmic that night.
Yes.
Fantasmic was their show. And again, I've seen Fantasmic before, but I actually I don't care. It's still super cool.
It's worth watching over and over.
Now I will say, part of me, because when I was at Disneyland and they did Fantasmic, it was like everybody just kind of like lines up around the thing.
Yes.
And part of me really appreciates the fact that at Hollywood Studios, they were having you kind of almost stand in a line before they let you into
Basically like an arena.
like an arena. Yeah. Which that was cool, but
And I like being able to sit.
yes. What I didn't like was being trapped in a line that I couldn't get out of when I was about to shit my pants. So, little backstory. I'm having some, what we assume to be, issues with my gallbladder right now.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting to get in with a specialist, but, you know, America healthcare, I can't get in for another month. I ate some very buttery popcorn.
Yeah, almost a good portion of a bucket of popcorn.
Yeah. And about 20 minutes later, I was going, crap. I'm in a sea of people right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did have to weave my way out of that. And then we couldn't get back into the arena until I met up with you guys.
I still don't know how you got ahead of us.
I don't either. But what's so funny is that the bathroom that I went to was actually up by the arena, and they just told me that I could just go up there.
Okay.
And then when I came back down to meet up with you guys, they were kind of looking at me like, and I didn't really understand why, but it's because I could have just stayed up there and met up with you guys. So instead, I was like up here in the line, right? And then I like went back to the start, and then I did like a horseshoe and came all the way back up here. And instead of just like cutting across the front, I went all the way back around. I didn't know. I'm very directionally challenged.
It happens.
It happens. Anyways, Fantasmic
That whole
is
thing
great.
was a maze anyway.
Yeah. Fantasmic was great though, and I do actually like their whole like stadium.
Yes.
You can sit down and watch the show. It was cool. It's great. Yeah.
It was a really cool show.
Good show. Definitely recommend going to see it. That was our Hollywood studio.
Well, I think with that we need to mention our magic bands. Because that was the first time that we got to like actually see that function with them.
Yeah, because yours wasn't working.
Yeah. So apparently, if you have an older magic band, it has a secondary.
Still a Magic Band Plus.
Yes.
But just an older one.
It has a secondary battery that dies.
That can't be recharged. So you can still use it to get into the parks.
Yes.
but it's not going to light up or do like
The buzzy
the Magic
things.
Band Plus things. You essentially just have a glorified Magic Band.
So, and I had gotten one, and it's the only one I've been able to find, but it was a Stitch one on Poshmark.
Yeah.
And so I charged it beforehand, and it lights up when you plug it in the charger like normal. But we got there, and it wouldn't pair with the app.
Yeah.
Or it would pair, but it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't pair. It would link to your account, but it wouldn't pair.
It wouldn't pair.
So basically, you were missing out on the light ups and the activation of the statues. Yeah. But I will tell you, as an adult, I would have been absolutely just fine with the regular Magic Band.
Yeah.
In fact, sometimes the light ups actually annoyed me because
it would
distract me. And then I'd look and be like, oh, why is my Magic Band lighting up? What color is my Magic Band lighting up? And then I'd miss something in the show.
Yeah.
And I think we activated like 3 statues, and they were so quiet
that you couldn't even really hear them.
No, and so the most fun that I actually had with the Magic Band, and Kellen too, is we would just walk by and it like vibrates if you walk by a statue. And so we would just activate the statues as we would walk by, and it's like,
and you couldn't
hear it.
So it was fine.
Yeah.
I will say I did appreciate, because every time y'all's would go off with the colors, they would both reach over to show me. Yeah. It was sweet.
This is what it's doing. But you weren't missing out on anything. No. So, yeah. I wish that would have been explained to me a little bit more. What the actual difference between a Magic Band and a Magic Band
I don't know that it's worth the price
If you have kids, maybe.
Yes.
But the other thing that irritated me about the Magic Band Plus is that it's big.
It's very big.
I had to wear mine upside down on my wrist, because when I wore it regular ways, it just was like hanging off the edges of my wrist, if that makes sense.
Like, I don't know how a kid is supposed to keep that on.
I don't either. I don't either. I don't know. I'd probably, if I did it again, I just would get a regular Magic Band.
Yeah.
Or I would use one of my old Magic Bands. I don't even know if they still work, but yeah, that's probably what I would wind up doing.
So that was Hollywood Studios.
And then the next day was Animal Kingdom Day.
Yes.
And interestingly, Animal Kingdom has always been my least favorite park, because of the company that I had.
Yes.
When I would go, where it was more just like the person. So I would go with my ex-husband, and he was very much just like, we're here to ride rides and do nothing else. And we're going to death march all across the park. And this is what we're here for. And Animal Kingdom has like 4 rides.
Yes.
And so then what else is there to do at the park? This time at the park, it was just a vibe.
Yeah.
I loved Animal Kingdom. This was the first time that I was like, Animal Kingdom is not a half-day park, and don't you ever speak disrespectfully about it again.
No.
I've always been an Animal Kingdom is a half-day park, and now I'm like, nah, I can do full.
We didn't even do everything.
No, we didn't.
No.
We did the main stuff.
Yeah, but there was a bunch of animal stuff that we didn't do.
Yes. But we did the main stuff, and of course, I got to see my boyfriend, Disco Yeti, in all of his glory. He missed me so much. He's doing well. It's really good to see him. And they had merch for him this time. Finally. I got an ornament, and I got 2 pins with him on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
It was meant to be.
Disco Yeti. Oh, I love him.
And I got to meet him for the first time.
And you got to meet him. Did you approve? What did you think?
He was very strong and assertive and
a man. Now the ride itself, you didn't actually really care for.
It was good.
Kellen said that it was, at that point in time, his least favorite ride.
I mean, I'd go on it again.
It's a fun ride. I think I'm gonna sneeze again.
Bless you.
Thank you. I think because Kellen went into the parks with the expectation, not the expectation, but like he likes thrill coasters.
Like big roller coasters.
And so I think he got on Everest expecting it to be
a big
thrill coaster, but it's not.
No.
So that's one of my favorite Disney World rides.
Yes.
I have the obsession with Cisco Yeti. I don't know why, but I do. I'm obsessed with him. I think he's so cool. And so that's like my favorite ride. It's a fun ride.
Yeah.
It's a really fun ride. I also forgot to bring a ponytail to throw onto the top of the mountain, which I'm a little upset
Facts.
about, but it's okay. What else did we do at Animal Kingdom?
Flight of Passage.
We did do Flight of Passage because we got our extended magic hour. Look. Here's my beef with Animal Kingdom, okay? You have one of the coolest lands. Pandora?
Oh. Pandora was sick.
Pandora is one of the coolest lands that Disney has made. At night. And this is where my beef is.
Because they close it early.
Oh my gosh. So my best friend, Sarah, I have a cat here. I just smacked the shit out of him. Sorry, Vivi. I forgot that you were burrowed. She went to Disney World in the summer. And this girl, I don't know why, she stayed at a deluxe resort and she did not take advantage of magic hours. She has a kid. So that's probably why. I don't know.
It changes your brain.
It's crazy. Yeah. So this was her first time seeing Pandora ever, and she did not get to see it at night.
That would make me so sad.
That broke my heart when she said that. Pandora at night is one of my favorite lands ever.
I could just sit in the middle of it.
Yes, because I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm a slut for lights. If there's lights and live music, oh my gosh, I'm never leaving. Are you kidding me? But Pandora has the lights, okay? And not only do they have the lights,
everything glows.
Everything glows. The concrete glows.
Everything.
The plants glow. The waters glow.
The light posts glow.
Everything glows. It's awesome.
It's gorgeous.
It's so cool. And so I was really glad that we did the extended hours to be able, but I don't understand because Disney, what if you're not there in the winter and you don't have extended magic hours?
You don't get to see it at all.
You don't get to see it at night.
No.
And that is like, don't get me wrong, Pandora's really cool in the daytime. It is, but like
to miss it at night is a tragedy.
To visit at night is
a
tragedy. Oh, I thought you said to visit. I was like, huh?
To miss it.
Yes. If you don't get to see Pandora at night, you are missing out.
You haven't experienced Pandora.
You haven't lived. Yeah, I don't.
And honestly, like, Flight of Passage was so worth it, but at the same time, it makes me a little bit sad that we had even less time to spend in the actual land at night.
Yes,
because we were in line.
Yes. And we didn't actually wait in line for Flight of Passage that long, I don't think.
It was like 45 minutes.
Was it that long?
Yeah.
Well,
it was one of the first long lines that we stood in, so we had more spoons for it.
Yeah. No, you're probably right. Yeah, Flight of Passage is really cool.
It was sick.
Yeah. But by the time that we got off of that, we were tired.
Well, and it was closing.
Yeah, I think we wound up leaving the park like 10 minutes before magic hours were over.
Yeah, and we made that decision to beat the rush out, but like I could have stayed forever.
Yeah, like just sat in that little cafe.
Yeah.
The last time that I was there, I had gotten a drink with a little light up light cube.
I wanted to get, because they had at Satuli, they had those, but I wanted to get one later when the light up actually matters.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't, because we were going to go back and get Kellen a noodle bowl.
Oh, yeah, you're
but
right.
We didn't end up getting to do that.
I think the next time that we go to Disney, now that you guys have done it, because I know that you had been before, but not since you were...
Not since I was 14. I've been in over a decade.
Right. And Kellen had never been.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of things that I wanted you guys to experience. And now that they've been experienced, I think next time there are things that we can skip
we can be more choosy.
Yeah.
And we will.
And yeah, Pandora is sick. And if you don't visit Pandora at night, you're wrong.
You're missing out. You're
Yeah.
missing out in a big way.
Yeah. Yeah. But we also went to Tiffin's that day.
Oh,
And Tiffin's
Tiffin's.
was, I think, out of all of our dining experiences, the best one.
And it's also the one that I was least excited to go to,
Same.
which now seems crazy.
Yeah. I got the shrimp and grits. See? Seafood. Seafood. I got the shrimp and grits.
Mm-hmm. We did the bread service.
We did the bread service, which was good.
It was good.
The Brazilian bread was
With the
awesome.
I don't remember what
I
they
don't know.
called it, but it was basically jam.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was delicious.
Yes, it was. Kellen got the surf and turf,
Yes.
and he would not shut the hell up about it.
No.
He did cut us off a piece of a steak, but he was not willing to share those scallops with us.
No. But I think that bite of steak might have been, if not the top 5
Yes.
best bites of
Yep.
steak I've had in my
Melts
entire
in your
life.
mouth. Beautiful piece of steak. And you got the butter chicken?
Yep.
And you said it was
It was really
Did
good.
I taste yours?
It was, yes, but you had just a tiny bit of the sauce because it was a little bit zesty.
Oh yeah. But I do remember it being good. And then we got the creme brulee.
Oh, that creme
I've had a lot
brulee.
of creme brulee. That was the best one.
It was so good.
And Kellen got his Macallan 18.
Yes.
You got your ice wine.
I got my ice wine. Okay, so I have always wanted to try ice wine because I don't remember where I was going, but I was stuck in an airport one time and there was this like news special where they just did a story about ice wine. And it was like, so for people that don't know, ice wine is made from grapes that are ripened and then harvested frozen. Like the entire growing period, they're frozen and they harvest them frozen. And for some reason, that makes them insanely sweet. And so after watching that, I've always wanted to try it, but it's insanely expensive. Like, I mean, some of it can be.
Well, you wound up, yours was what, 20
It was $26
for a glass?
So, I mean, it was pricey.
It was.
But as I saw it on the menu and I was like, it's probably like we've already spent so much on this meal because Tiffin's is expensive. And so, but I saw it and I pointed it out to Kellen and he was like, well, get it.
Yeah. That was his mood. That said, literally his mood was A, I don't care, I'm on vacation, which is something that our dad always says, which was cracking me up. And B, do it, lady.
Do it, lady.
Do it, lady. That was the thing. Anytime that I picked up a pin.
Oh my gosh.
Because I have never been a pin person because my ex-husband did not. I don't want to say he didn't allow me to buy pins.
He didn't want you to.
He had the credit card and he didn't want me to buy pins. So I did not buy pins. And I became a pin menace
Yes.
on this trip. I spent far too much money on my pins.
Well, and so did Kellen.
And so did Kellen.
Which is so funny because
I would not have.
Well, and my other sister-in-law, Tiffany, she was like, are you guys going to do pin trading? And I kept saying no because you were like, no, like that's for like if you are going all the time, like and you need something to do or like.
No, my beef with pin trading is that a lot of people, first of all, the pin boards are. I feel like the pin boards are dumping grounds for people.
Yes.
So if you walk by a pin board and you see a good pin, you trade your shitty pin
for the good pin.
So most of the time I feel like the pin boards have
shitty pins
and fake pins
they're
now.
Full of fake pins.
And my other thing was that I need to feel complete. So if there's like
a set,
a mystery box set, please don't make me finish that set.
Yes.
And then I guess I just started having my eyes opened to just like the random separate pins.
Yes.
That they weren't part of a set.
No.
So I didn't have to complete it. And just because I was buying pins, that didn't mean that I needed to pin trade.
Yes.
That I could just buy the pins that
and
I wanted.
Kellen's attitude too. He's like, no, these are mine. Because he liked the mystery packs.
Yeah.
But he got some that he
that he didn't love.
Yes.
But he's like, no, these are my pins.
I'm not trading
And
these.
it was once he started saying things like that I went, yeah, yeah, these are my pins. and then I also became a dragon.
Yes.
With my
At
pins.
the very end of the trip, because he got a safari hat to put all of his pins on, which cracked me up.
It was great. And it made it so easy to find him in the crowds. I loved the safari hat. And he had his meta glasses on too.
Yes. I love that dork. But so he had been putting his pins on this hat this entire time. And then when we were packing up to leave to come home, he took them all off and he had them in a pile on the bed like a little dragon.
Yeah, but at one point he was laying down in the bed and I came in and I said, let me look at all your pins before you put them away. And he like sat up and all of the pins like fell off of him like literally a dragon.
Yes, with his hoard.
Yes, like it reminds me of that scene in The Hobbit where Smaug like gets up and all of the coins just start clattering down.
Off
I was
him.
like, oh my gosh, and then at the end of the trip we counted our pins and I thought that Kellen had bought a lot more pins than me. I keep forgetting that you're there. It turns out he had only bought 5 more pins than me. And a lot of his pins came from mystery packs, which were cheaper. I spent a lot of money on pins. I don't remember why I was talking about. So I had this pin problem that I was making it known. That I was like, I'm spending too much money on pins. I can't keep buying pins. This has to be my last pin. And then I'd just like pick one up and go, ooh, this one's cool. And he would go, just do it. Just do it, lady. Just buy it. And
say it's $20.
It's only $20. Yeah, he just had this attitude. That was his thing the entire trip. Do it, lady. So when you were like, I want some ice wine.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it, lady.
Yeah.
So you got your ice wine.
And it was so
It was really good.
I do not like wine. I do not like wine.
Nope. I would drink that.
I would drink that.
I would drink that.
Wine.
It was good. And he let us take the teенsiest, tiniest little sip of his. And
he got a Macallan 45?
18.
18? I don't know why I said 45.
That's close.
I think I'm mixing it with the whiskey from
45. You know that song. Smoke that tumbleweed. What? You have to. Everybody knows that song. Anyways, I'm sorry.
No, I think I'm mixing it with the whiskey from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, and I don't. Scotch whiskey.
Nah.
Boo. No. And that was, I wouldn't drink it, but it didn't make me shrivel.
It was smooth.
It was smooth. That's the
now
first time.
I understand what they mean when they say that.
Because any time that I've ever tried something that somebody's like, it's so smooth, I'm like, like when you drink it and it makes you feel like a dragon.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was our Tiffin's experience. I have no beef with that restaurant.
No, I would go back.
I would rate that a 10 Mickey heads out of 10 Mickey heads.
It was so good.
It was really good. Oh, what would you rate Oga's out of 10 Mickey heads? I would rate it like a 5.5, I think.
I was thinking 4, maybe 5.
Well, the drinks are good.
Yeah, and that's why it's that much.
And
and the ambiance is cute, but I didn't get to enjoy it.
So maybe I'd give it like a 6. Because 5 makes it seem like it's like just not good. The drinks were good.
Yeah.
And the ambiance was cute. So I'd
say a 5.
I can't knock it down that many points simply because I don't want to stand and I don't want to share a table.
Well, and I wanted more numbing.
Yeah, but
I wanted more.
Oh, Lucy. I think those are the only ones that, yeah. Tiffin's was, I think, out of all of the restaurants that we went to, I think the best one. And I was not angry at the amount of money that I had spent there.
Yes. I felt like it was worth.
It was worth it.
what we paid.
It was worth it. And I had leftovers.
So did I.
Yeah. Kellen did not.
No.
And I ate my leftovers cold, too.
That man was eating his garnish.
He literally ate his garnish. I tried to chew on my leaf. It tasted like a leaf.
Yeah.
So I don't think that I would eat the leaf again. But yes, Kellen ate literally everything on his plate.
He cleaned his plate.
He did. It was really good. And then Thursday was my birthday.
Your
I
birthday.
turned 30 in Epcot. I'm an old bitch now. And that was, I feel like I don't really remember.
So we started the day in France with crepes. Did we start the day or did we get on a ride?
No, we did Test Track. We started with Test Track because we were going to rope drop Remy, but it was closed.
It was closed.
And so we ran over to Test Track because the wait was like 35 minutes.
Okay.
So we did Test Track because remember that day, like Kellen was starting to get annoyed with me because he wanted breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, but we have to get on these rides because if we don't get on the rides,
Mm-hmm.
we're not going to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that day was finally when he went, was because we waited 35 minutes in line for Test Track, and I think like 30 minutes later it had jumped to an hour,
Yeah.
and then it stayed at like 85 minutes all day. And so I was like telling him that, and I think that's when he kind of started
When
to
it
go,
clicked.
okay. But he was getting a little because he was like, can we please just eat breakfast? And I was like,
hungry.
we have to ride the rides. Just get on the rides, and then we can have breakfast.
Yes.
We did Test Track, and then did we ride another ride after that?
Did we do Soarin' after that?
We did. We immediately, yeah.
Yeah.
We went straight to Soarin'. And then
On Soarin', I learned that I
have a terrible sense of
have
smell.
a terrible sense of smell.
I found it so funny. So there was, whenever you go over the beach scene, that's my favorite scent. And so I looked over at Lucy and I went, and I later found out that you had no idea.
Well, and then like after you did that, I was like sniffing super hard trying to smell it, and I couldn't smell anything.
Yeah, every single country had its own smell. Like
The
every like
Only
scene.
ones I smelled the grass on the savannah, and I smelled the jasmine at the Taj Mahal.
Yeah, every single scene has its own scent.
Those are the only scents I could smell.
That's kind of a bummer.
I was kind of bummed because I was
Yeah.
like, I thought there was supposed to be scents, and then I got the savannah, and I was like, okay, maybe they're just not working. And then you went,
And you went, oh.
oh, I can't smell things.
Yeah, I have a very strong sense of smell,
Mhm.
and I think that maybe you have a weaker sense of smell.
I definitely think I do.
Yeah. Soarin's fun. We waited, I don't know, probably like 40 minutes for it.
Yeah.
And then I think after that, we
went to breakfast.
We had crepes at the creperie, at the crappery.
Yes. And what I learned is that I prefer Americanized crepes.
Yeah. Yeah, you kept going, well, I just wanted it to have cream and drizzle. And we were like,
No.
that's an American crepe.
It needed balance. It was so sweet.
What did you get? The Nutella one?
Uh-huh.
I liked it. It was good.
Like if they
love
had
Nutella,
done
though.
like a regular like custard kind of thing on the inside and then drizzled it with the Nutella on top, like that would have been perfect.
Which is an American crepe.
Yeah,
I love Nutella. I'll eat Nutella out of the
jar.
just by the spoonful.
Well, and I think that because I was expecting there to be cream, then it like skewed my.
They were really good. Don't listen to Lucy. The crepes were good.
That's
as
what
long
I'm
as
saying.
as long as you know,
My expectations weren't in the right place.
yeah. They were good crepes and they were filled nicely. Like they didn't skimp on
No,
the
they
Nutella filling.
didn't at all.
We all got Nutella ones. I thought about getting a strawberry one, but I actually asked the girl which one she recommended and she said get the Nutella one. So I did.
Yeah.
And it was good. That was really good. And then we went to Behind the Seeds,
Yes.
the tour.
Yeah, we got the tour, the enchanting extra.
Yes. And that was really cute. And they gave us cucumbers and they were pretty yummy.
Shout out to Rachel, our tour guide.
She killed it.
She was awesome.
It was cute. it was worth it.
Yep.
It was neat. We
You got to learn things. You got to see where they're breeding parasitic wasps.
Yep.
For their pest control. That was cool.
Yep. And we got to guess some spices.
Yes, and I got the cardamom.
Yep.
And Kellen got the tarragon.
Uh-huh.
We were very proud.
Uh-huh. And
we got to see in their greenhouses they call them trees, but they're not really trees. It's like they've taken tomato vines and they did the whole
tomato trees.
But they're not trees.
I know, but the way that you phrased that was like they had trees, but they weren't trees. None of their trees were trees. You'll never believe it. They had trees, but none of them were actually trees. Just the tomato trees. They looked like trees because of the way that they had.
And the gourds and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, the way that they had supported them. It was so cool.
Yeah, it was actually really cute. And then they put all of the twinkling lights inside of them and all over them for the holidays. It was really cute.
It was really pretty.
That was cool. I'd say that that's worth it. But if you're going to do it during the holiday season, make sure I would do the nighttime specific one. We weren't able to get it. But I think
I was so disappointed because I had been watching because we waited to get those tickets until
we did.
It was October or November.
Yeah.
But I was like, I guess they're just not doing it this year because they weren't they hadn't even announced it yet. And then
they just hadn't released it yet.
Yeah. And then so then I discovered that while we were at the park and I was like,
dang it. But also I don't think we missed out on a ton because if you just ride Living with the Land at night, then you get to see all the lights.
Which we forgot to do.
We did. It comes with the territory. But that was really cool and I recommend it for sure.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And then we walked around the World Showcase.
Yes.
Which was very busy.
It was a sensory nightmare.
A little bit, yes. And you guys tried to kind of drink around the world, but all of the lines at the cocktail stands
were so long.
Were really, really long, but Kellen got a lot of beers.
Yeah. He beered around the world.
He did beer around the world. Did he get a little toasted that night?
Yeah, he did.
But that wasn't the night that he got super blitzed.
No.
Okay. No. Yeah, he was just a little blitzed there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was and then we went and we ate at the Rose and Crown, which great.
Yeah.
Great place.
Yes. And if you don't have an advanced reservation, try to get one same day because they had a bunch of openings and it was so good.
We did. And the service was awesome. So great.
Yes. Shout out Olivia.
Yes. And then we decided that we were going to skip the nighttime show and go try and get on Guardians of the Galaxy, which none of us had been on before. And nobody would tell us anything. Like, my best friend had just been on it, and she would not tell me anything.
The only thing that I knew was that my mom's a roller coaster person, and she said it's hands down her favorite roller coaster she has ever been on. And that was all I knew about it.
Yep. And then while we were standing in line, there were at least 3 different people who, just to me, were like, is this your first time riding? And I was like, yeah. And they'd giggle and get a little giddy.
Get all excited for you.
And so I was like, okay. And then we rode it. And we won't spoil anything because now I'm on team don't spoil.
But it was so good.
We just got off the ride. And I just kept over and over. That was so cool.
Yeah.
I felt like that kid in The Incredibles.
Yes.
That was totally wicked. It was really, really cool.
It took probably 20 minutes just to process what we had.
Yep. It was really cool the way that they had done it. It was a lot of fun. Great ride.
We were so happy that we decided to do that the first day.
Yeah, because then we knew that on day 2, we could do it more.
Yes.
Yeah. Guardians was really cool. I keep forgetting that he's here and then he moves and it frightens me. And I'm like, there's a worm. No, it's just a cat. Very cool ride. Very worth it.
Don't sleep on Guardians.
Don't sleep on Guardians. If the line is long and there's no other choice. Sucks to suck.
It's worth it.
You have to stand in line, I guess.
I mean, we waited 70 minutes for our second one.
Yeah.
And it was worth it.
Yep. Yeah, because we waited, it was just under an hour the first time. And we were going, this better be cool.
Yep.
And we got off and we were like, yeah, that was worth it. And then, yeah, we were willing to wait the 75 the second time because we were like, yep.
Still worth it.
Still worth it. But that's pretty much our Disney experiences from
the first
half. And yeah, this is definitely gonna have to be a
two-parter
for Disney, and probably another part for Universal.
Yeah.
So if you're not a Disney adult and you don't want to hear about this, then
you're wrong.
We'll see you in 3 weeks. But you are wrong. You're very incorrect. Fix yourself. Sort out your priorities.
Yeah, maybe some self-reflection there.
She's got to sort out her priorities. That was the worst English accent I've ever done in my life.
You're welcome.
Anyways, tune in next week if you want to hear about the second half of our trip.
Part 2.
Part 2, in parentheses, the crash outs begin. Anyways, all right. Bye.
Bye.